is Friday! And we're almost at the finish line. Welcome to the show that's on in the afternoon. All the cool kids out there, all the sunnies know it as Afternoon Delight. That's right. We got a pop culture Thunderdome kids. We got silly court cases over time. That'll be kind of fun to see how we do there. And
Gotta love the United States.
Yeah, God bless. Fair and just and all the things. Life, liberty, and whatever. All right, next up, we've got boat drinks. Meme it or leave it. I've got some funny ones lined up for you. And, of course, we have a Addie's Reddit rundown.
I hope it's a wedding one.
It is another effed up wedding one.
I love the wedding ones.
Very excited about this messy, messy family that we're about to talk about today. And then we've got three stories sent over by Mel, of course. And we're going to be the judge and the jury on, are they newsworthy or are they just fluff? Are they just nothing there, no substance? We'll see. You've been on a roll. 3 out of 3 yesterday. That was pretty good. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, we'll finish off with Hey Girl, Hey, horrible horoscopes. We have Aquarius and Pisces on deck, which means we have Barbara Jean and Nicole in the hot seats as usual on Fridays. Let's get into Pop Culture Thunderdome. Can I get some music, please?
Wanna go to court? Sue me.
Judge Judy edition.
I love Judge Judy.
Oh, she taught me how to be a man.
I freaking love her.
There's something.
I like when she goes, shut up.
Yeah. You can't if it's, you can't.
Yeah.
What is it? No, something. You
it.
can't tell a pig it's raining and pee on my leg. No, that was not it. It was not it at all. All right.
Let's do this.
Here we go. Question number 1, true or false? A man once sued a beer company complaining their commercials falsely promised that drinking their beer would make beautiful women appear, and he lost.
True.
Oh, wow. Jeez. Next up, multiple choice. In the famous 1994 case, a woman sued McDonald's after being burned by hot coffee. What did the jury actually find that made it less frivolous than people assumed? Was it A, the coffee was served in a defective leaking cup? Was it B, McDonald's had served coffee dangerously hot and ignored hundreds of prior burn complaints? Or was it C, the employee threw the coffee at her?
Some Waffle House shit.
Or D, the coffee contained an unlisted chemical.
B, they served it dangerously hot.
Probably D too. It's McDonald's. All right, next up, question 3, true or false? A judge in Washington, D.C. once sued a dry cleaning shop for $54 million over a single missing pair of pants.
That's got to be true.
Okay. Next up, question 4, multiple choice. A man named Roy Pearson brought the enormous pants lawsuit largely based on which sign hanging in the cleaner's shop? Was it A, you break it, you buy it? Was it B, satisfaction guaranteed? Was it C, not responsible for lost items? Or was it D, same day service?
B.
Okay, question 5, true or false? A prison inmate once sued himself for violating his own civil rights and asked the state to pay the damages on his own behalf.
True.
Oh, my. It got me choked up. Next up, question 6, multiple choice. In a widely mocked lawsuit, a man sued the makers of a popular GPS Google Maps service after he followed its walking directions and... A, drove his car into the lake. B, was struck by a car after it told him to walk along a busy highway. C, end up in the wrong country. Or D, walked off a pier.
I would say B.
Okay. Question 7, true or false? A woman once sued a movie studio for false advertising, claiming a film's trailer featured a certain famous actor who barely appeared in the actual movie.
I'm going to say false.
Okay. Question 8, multiple choice. In one legendary case, magician comedians Penn and Teller aside, a man sued celebrity psychic magician David Copperfield's world, but the real famous one, author and psychic cases aside, a man once sued God, which U.S. state senator filed a lawsuit against God to make a point about frivolous suits. A, Ernie Chambers of Nebraska, B, Ted Cruz of Texas, C, Bernie Sanders of Vermont, or D, John McCain of Arizona.
I'm going to say A.
Okay, strange question.
That's a really weird question.
Question 9, true or false? A man sued Pepsi after their 1990s Pepsi Points ad jokingly offered a Harrier military jet for 7 million points, and he tried to actually claim the jet.
Pepsi, Where's My Jet on Netflix. True.
That's right. Question 10, multiple choice. In the Pepsi Harrier jet case, how did the young man very nearly get his hands on a fighter plane? Was it A, he won it in a raffle? B, he found a loophole letting him buy the remaining points for about $700,000 in cash? C, a Pepsi employee agreed to hand it over? Or D, he sued and a jury awarded it to him?
I'm going to say he found a loophole.
Okay.
I think that's what happened.
Okay.
All right. I think I did good on the first half.
Let me get the answer, Kate.
Silly lawsuit. Dun, dun, dun. Pink.
All right. First one, beer that summons beautiful women.
True.
That's correct. In 1991, a man named Richard Overton sued Anheuser-Busch for false advertising, claiming their ads implied fantasy scenarios. Beautiful women, tropical settings, and that never materialized when
Are
he
people this
drank
dumb?
the beer. Well, you know, he had
They walk around
He
us.
had a vision. He
They
had
walk around us.
He had a vision. I gotta give it to. They do. They breathe our air. Next up, the McDonald's coffee case. What did you say?
B.
Correct. McDonald's served dangerously hot coffee and ignored hundreds of prior complaints. Here's the twist that everyone gets wrong. Stella Liebeck case is the poster child for frivolous lawsuits, but the facts were serious. The coffee was near, guess how hot? 190 degrees.
Yeah, she got really bad burns.
Okay, well, my tea gets up to 210.
Well, don't spill it on yourself.
Jeez.
What do you mean,
I don't have any label for me. I might have to sue myself after all
It
these
probably
questions.
says it on the kettle packaging that you don't pay attention to.
On the no, not on the
The
kettle.
electric thing.
On the kettle itself.
Yeah,
Guess what? It doesn't.
the box or something in it does.
The box is
Go,
gone.
question
The
3.
box is gone.
Oh, that's your problem.
Well, I'm gonna have
Read
to.
Read the things.
I'll have to sue myself when I burn. $54 million for lost pants, you
True.
said? That's right. Sadly, in 2005, Washington, D.C. Administrative Judge Roy Peterson sued a family dry cleaning business, Custom Cleaners, for a mind-boggling sum over one lost pair of suit pants. He dragged it out for years. He lost his judgeship, and the whole thing became a gold standard of petty litigation. Ooh, he lost his judgeship. That's
No,
crazy.
that's what you get for being dumb.
That's really crazy.
Play stupid games.
What sign fueled the pantsuit?
B.
Correct. Pearson
Satisfaction
argued that satisfaction guarantee sign in the window was a binding promise. Wow. He couldn't let it go. Next up, a man sued himself.
I hope it's true.
It is true. In 1995, Virginia inmate Robert Lee Brock sued himself, claiming he violated his own religious beliefs by getting drunk and committing the crimes that landed him in prison. Since he had no income, he asked the state to pay the damages on his behalf. The court, admiring the creativity but not the logic, dismissed it. Next up, the Google Maps walking case. What did you say?
I think B.
Correct. Struck by a car after being told to hold a long walk on the highway. I don't even need to get into that. Next up, suing over a misleading trailer.
I said false.
It is true.
Oh.
In 2011, a woman sued the studio behind the film Drive, claiming the trailer made it look like a Fast and Furious action movie when it was actually a slow, artsy drama, and it had too little of driving as she promised. She tried to make a class action lawsuit. It went nowhere, but she made her point: never trust a trailer. These people with that time in their hands.
Yeah, right?
That's like Eminem's mom. Isn't she like a sue happy person?
Oh, yes.
She's like, you like sneeze on her, and she's like, you gave me this disease.
That's the whole United States.
Oh my God. Next up, who sued God?
I'm saying Ernie Chambers of Nebraska.
Gosh darn it, you are correct. In 2007, Nebraska State Senator Ernie Chambers filed a lawsuit against God, seeking to the bar of the Almighty from making terroristic threats. Specifically to protest frivolous lawsuits and make the point that the courthouse doors are open to anyone, no matter how absurd. The case was dismissed, reportedly because God couldn't be properly served. No valid address. Chambers made his point with style. Oh, please. Next up, what is it with the Pepsi Harrier jet?
True.
Correct. We all know about that one. And our final question, how did he get the jet?
Found a loophole.
That's right. The fine print let you buy additional Pepsi points for 10 each, and he got some investors to get in on it. What did you get?
I got a 90.
Hey, that's an A. You gotta feel really
All
good.
the silly random quizzes with
Yeah.
like random news and random questions. I know.
You're just full of inane facts. Let's
Yes.
go to Capybara.
Looking for your wild side with a gentle twist, Sonnies? Say hello to the Capybara Cafe, Florida's most unforgettable animal experience. Get up close and personal with capybaras, reptiles, and the cutest exotic creatures around, all while learning, laughing, and making a real impact. Every visit supports animal shelters, provides sustainability, and delivers educational magic for the whole fam. So don't just scroll, scurry over to thecapybaracafe.com and book your encounter now. The Capybara Cafe, where curiosity lives and your wild heart gets to roam.
Hello, hello.
All right, okay, I got Judge Judy lines while we're on the commercial break. So she's the one I was thinking of is, don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining.
I love her.
I love her. Here's some others. Beauty fades, dumb is forever.
That is true.
How about this one? Don't tell me what to think. Tell me what you know. I'm speaking, you're listening.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
my favorite one.
If it doesn't make sense, it's probably not true. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. That's a lot of baloney. Clearly, you're not wrapped too tight. I love when she gets so snarky.
Can we have her on the show?
Put on your listening ears, sir.
Can she come on the show, please?
I don't believe you, not even one little bit. Your story has more holes than Swiss cheese.
Judge Judy, I need you here.
But don't pee on my leg
Like,
and tell me
it's
it's raining.
raining.
I love that. All right,
my God.
let me pull up my memes because I'm being shenanigan.
Guys, I
Okay, go
can't.
ahead. First one. Standing in the produce aisle like, these salads are trying to murder me.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Oh, I have one more salads one. Me coming up to my grocery list right now with the only meal prepping I do is basically buying bagged salads. Oh,
You know,
I know. You can't do it right
True.
now.
You're not wrong.
Next up, few things say more about a person than the voice they choose to do for their dog. What
Exact-
is your
You gotta
dog
hear
voice?
Jim's voice. He
What
does
is
the
it?
cutest. I can't do it. It's like, it's
You gotta
very.
f- maybe
it's like
you can record it
very
someday.
high pitched, and he's like, "Oh, come here." I can't do. I'll have to.
Mr. Babysit,
it,
come
no,
here.
it is the cutest thing, and they love it.
Yeah, they love the high pitch. He's a baby.
4.
All right, next up. We're 7 months into the year. How much have you achieved? And then you say, I don't like your tone.
I like how the person's picture is just their eyes.
Yeah, just their like neck up or face up. Next up, nothing more annoying than when you're about 12 pages deep into a clothing website, you view something and it takes you right back to the
Oh my
beginning.
God, I hate that.
I hate that.
That's Lululemon's website.
God, I can't stand that.
And when it constantly refreshes in the middle of
and
something.
then you go right back to page 1. You're like, dang it,
I
I
was
don't
on
even
page
know where it
56.
God, it sucks. Next up, what I need right now, basically.
Oh, yeah, I'll take that.
That's exactly what I need right now.
Straight to the
God.
Venmo.
All right, next one. I don't want to download the app to pay for parking. I don't want to create an account to
That's
see the
me.
menu. I don't want to provide feedback after a 30-second interaction. I just want to exist in the physical world without a digital leash.
This is me.
It is absolutely the truth. Everything is it's like put this in and put that in. You
not
want this
doing that.
You want this discount, you got to add your phone number. It's like then
I'm
what?
not
You're going to be
doing
sending me
this.
text all day? It's not even worth the
doing it.
discount.
Stupid.
Next up, the older I get, the more I understand why my mom needed everyone to stop talking.
Yeah.
Shut up.
That's why I drive in my car with no music on.
Yeah.
My car's silent when I drive.
Just stop talking. God. Next up, please don't come around me huffing and puffing and making weird noises because I ain't asking you what's wrong.
I love that.
You ever get those people who are like,
Yes. And then they do it louder, and you're like, one time that happened to me somewhere I worked, and they kept doing that. I looked at them, I said, "What?" And they were
I
like,
don't want it to make it my business. I'm not going
but
to
then
ask
they
you.
then they just stopped and moved away from me.
And then it goes on and on.
yes, last one.
I woke up early and drank coffee on my back porch, just like one of those people in a commercial for prescription
That's
drugs.
me. That's me
right.
every morning.
Peaceful days. Calgon, take me to boat drinks.
Oh yes.
Somewhere between lunch and legend, there's a place where the day slips off its mundane. Helmed by Captain Rob and Captain Whitney, part hosts, part legends, part beautifully orchestrated icons. This isn't just a bar, it's a daytime escape portal for people who refuse to live boring lives. Boat Drinks Bar is the vibe to thrive, to stay alive. You didn't plan to stay all afternoon, but Boat Drinks has never been concerned with your plans. Find your escape in Uptown St. Augustine, 123 San Marco Avenue, where the afternoons arrive fashionably late and leave comfortably transformed. Boat Drinks.
All right, friends. Let me torture you with Addie's Reddit Rundown.
I am excited. I'm glad it's a wedding one.
Ding 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 ding. It's a wedding one.
I do.
All right. This comes from True Off My... Oh, no. It comes from Am I the Asshole? Excuse me. The TLDR is, am I the asshole for ruining my brother's proposal after refusing to clear his name until he gives me half the money for my wedding? We got some brothers fighting. All right. I, a 35-year-old man, admit to being a spiteful person when pushed, but I want to know if I'm truly the asshole when I gave the multiple and explicit warnings as to deter my vengeance.
Vengeance.
I have a younger brother, Todd, who's 29, who had a complicated birth and had to stay a month in the ICU. Because of that, my parents have always doted on him and almost denied him nothing.
All right, this makes sense now.
So you got that picture in your head. Good.
Picture.
Even if it was to the detriment of my sister, Abby, who is 32, and my brother drinks in on the attention and has more on one occasion and made himself the center of attention at either my sister's or a cousin's special event. Because of this, Abby and I have a strained relationship with Todd and our parents. Unfortunately, Todd met and fell in love with Lucy, who is 24, who announced her own pregnancy at the baby shower. My mom held for Abby. When I proposed to my wife, Michelle, who's 30, I just wanted to elope, but she really wanted her family to be there, so I invited my family out of obligation.
Oh, God.
While out, my best man, Jim, who is 35, noticed a receipt from a jewelry store slipped out of Todd's pocket.
On purpose.
Jim confronted Todd about this, which led to an argument. Jim told me everything, and I told Todd that he was no longer to be a groomsman because I know he was going to propose at my wedding. Todd cried to our parents, which led to a blowout fight. In my parents' eyes, since Todd never admitted that he was going to propose to Lucy's at my wedding, I was unfairly judging him.
No.
I refused and brought up Todd's past behavior. My parents couldn't refute this and got Todd to agree to not try anything at my wedding.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
This wasn't enough to convince me to let him be a groomsman, but I warned him of that as a guest. If he tried anything, I would make him regret it. Fast forward to the wedding. And surprise, surprise, Todd walked over to Lucy and proposed to her during Michelle's father-daughter dance and did it in a way so that everyone would notice.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I would have tackled him, punched him in the face.
Cue to my revenge. Jim and I hired a woman to pretend to be Todd's side piece who cornered Todd and Lucy and claimed that she was pregnant with his baby. Whoa, they had it out in the chamber. I mean, they hired an actor on the set. Like they had an Ocean 11 sting ready for this to happen. Todd denied this, but then when she called his cell phone, I gave her his number and messed with Todd's phone to incriminate him. It didn't look good for Todd.
Damn.
Lucy threw the ring back at Todd and left in tears. Oh, when Todd saw the smile on my face, he knew it was me. And I didn't respond to a single call or text from him or my parents until after the honeymoon. Lucy has thrown Todd's stuff out and has been denying access to their kid. Todd is furious and is demanding that I clear his name. I sent him a text saying I had no idea what he was talking about, as well as a screenshot of a bill for the wedding, and gave a vague message demanding reimbursement for half of the wedding costs. Michelle knew the whole time what I was planning and gave me the green light after Todd ruined her moment with her dad. So I felt pretty good, but now even Abby thinks I went too far. So am I the asshole?
No, you're not.
For clarity, Abby is the sister.
I don't think you went too far. That's a father-daughter dance.
Michelle is the OP's wife, and Lucy is Todd's brother's girlfriend.
Well, and if his wife was on board with it,
yeah.
because if I don't, you know what? If it was me and you ruined my father-daughter dance, I'm coming off that dance floor and I'm throat punching it.
I can't stand when people do this. When people use like a wedding or a moment, no. Here's the psychological part, real quick. Here's the psychological part what people think. They're like, oh, we're dressing up fancy now, so we've got to get all of our big stuff done because the whole family's together.
You want to hear a story?
Yeah.
At my father's burial in D.C., my whole family's there, right? And all the cousins were up on the rooftop having drinks, just relaxing. It was the end of the day, we're all drained. A certain person decided to cause drama and decided that was the moment.
Right.
They were going to take their moment
Right.
and cause such a scene. Things got broken in the hotel room.
Hey, unbelievable how the disrespect.
And then they couldn't believe I didn't forgive them. I said I was sorry.
Oh, sorry. Opie says here, I warned Todd multiple times that if you proposed at my wedding, I would make him regret it.
Well, he warned him.
During the father-daughter dance, there was a spotlight on Michelle and her dad with a camera on them that was recording live on a large screen for everyone else to see. Todd pulled Lucy out and knelt down right in the eye line of the camera, and that's how everyone saw. That is even worse.
He planned it.
Right.
You son of a bitch.
I mean, did he go too far?
Nope. He warned him, man. He said, you pull some shit, I'm coming.
The only reason why I'm going to put call flag on the play here is because Todd and what's her name, Lucy, have a kid. And that's the one that's really going to suffer
but you
here.
know what? Maybe Todd should have thought about his behavior.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm sorry.
That
Just
is
because
true.
you have a kid does not make it okay.
Right. I wonder how much they paid this actress.
Probably not much.
You know what I mean? Like, does she realize what she was getting into?
Yeah, probably. $200.
Did they get her enough? Did they get her from like an agency? Like, where do you find
You
an
can put
actress?
ads
Like
online for this
and you're
stuff.
just like, I need an actress.
I need an actress to destroy this person's life. And people will do. So, there is actually a guy online who puts out an ad, and he's like, okay, if your family members are pressuring you about why you're not married, for $200, I'll come to the family function. And then there's also somebody who put out online that they will go to someone's funeral and ruin it because the family is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
That they'll say everything you wanted to say, but you can't, so you can hire people to do this stuff.
Like, I can understand to put myself in this person's like position to be like, out of the biggest climax of my life, you're gonna still take attention from me and see how this drives a person mad
You're
over
never
time.
gonna
You know,
get that father-daughter dance back. Just
Yeah.
like my father's burial. I'm never gonna get that day back.
yeah.
And you
I
decide
can't
to ruin
stand
it.
when people do this though. Is like take the spotlight off of what the actual situation is at hand.
That's because they're so narcissistic and selfish, and I don't even know another adjective I could throw in there, that they don't give a shit about anybody but themselves.
Yeah.
And those are very bad people. They have no conscience.
I think that there was a way.
Oh, come on, David.
I don't know. This was really Clint. This was like really.
Oh, come on, David.
Hire an actress to be like,
Yes.
you and you slept with me and blah blah
But
blah
here's
and
the
had him
deal.
pregnant with your
He warned
baby.
him over and over,
Like
and
he
he
could
told
have
him.
gone to the DJ and be like, "Hi, there's a Mazda out here with your lights on. Could you please come out and and then maybe lock the keys in the
But
car
his-
with him or
but
something."
His fiance was on board with it, so
Yeah, well, and that's the other part that I have an issue with. I think Opie put that in there, just show validation. Like, well, if my fiance said I could do it,
No, 'cause she
it's
would-
on her. He seems like one of those dudes that would blame the fiance. Yeah,
No, because she was probably pissed too.
I mean, yeah, rightfully so. But there had to have been an easier way to get back at him. This was really deep. This was a deep wound, and until
when
he
it
clears
happened-
his name,
But it's been happening for years upon years upon years, and he's not. The brother
So the
Todd's not getting it.
So the wedding costs what? What do you think? Like $200,000? So the guy has to now cough up $100,000 so clear his name. Is it worth it? Do you think?
Yes.
To clear the name?
Yes. Well,
How would you come up with 100K?
That's not my problem. I didn't do this.
You didn't do this, yeah.
You know, but at the end of the day, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
I know.
There's some things that
everybody's being messy here. You
I
can at
love it.
least agree with that. Everybody is
But
being
you know
messy,
what? It
even
makes-
like the family.
But I love it because these people are doing what all
Todd
of
is
us,
awful.
But you know what? Everybody, these people in these wedding stories, like the one yesterday about the guy stood up and he read the speech. They're doing things I think some of us all wish we could do.
Yeah.
You know, like
I think what Todd did was a malicious act. I
he did it on
am
purpose.
definitely
because
there.
his behavior had always been excused.
Yeah.
He was allowed to like be a complete d-bag.
Yeah.
So
You know what this reminds me of? Do you
Right.
remember in Vanderpump when Sheena and Brock wanted to get engaged during James Kennedy's wedding? And
Oh.
everybody was like, oh, no, don't do it, don't do it. Remember that moment?
Oh, yeah.
But they didn't do it.
speaking of Real Housewives, segueing,
Yeah.
Salt Lake, Whitney is getting divorced.
I
which-
saw.
That's not even a shocker. We all knew.
No, I knew. So they just
Her
seemed
husband
strange.
Justin is creepy and gross.
Yeah, there was something weird going
All right,
on there.
anyway.
Yeah. What else? It was like the Golden Bachelor. That was another. Somebody else said in the comments. Somebody got engaged. I don't know why people are like, well, if everyone's dressed up, there is what I just said.
Yeah.
It might as well as the opportunity. It's a family gathering. It's just like it's an opportunity. I just think it's so selfish. He did it on purpose because the brother was like, if you do this at my wedding, blah blah blah.
He said, "I'm gonna do it."
He already set it up like, please don't do this at my wedding, and yet during the wedding, it was just disrespectful.
Brother has no respect for his own family.
Yeah,
So he deserves every bad thing.
yeah, yeah. It just, I mean, I'm just trying to think of like family
You can't.
holidays with all them.
Well, guess what? The brother should have thought about his behaviors all along because this has been happening for a long time.
Yeah,
What do you expect? This is it. When you mistreat people, and this is like a form of abuse, when you abuse people, take advantage, mistreat, misuse, people get fed up. And people like that, Todd, with the narcissistic personality that have there's no consequences for their actions. I'm going to say it again. Unconditional love is not unconditional tolerance. And at some point, people break. And at some point, you got to do something drastic and big for people to be like, oh, shit.
I just worry about the kids that are indirectly
Well, he
involved.
should have thought about his behavior long
But
before this.
still, there's still, regardless of the end of the day, there's still a kid that's involved with this. That's the only thing that like really makes me concerned because now he's broken up an entire home, and there's no
brother
coming
didn't-
back until like
But the brother didn't care about ruining anybody's special moments and breaking up their potential homes.
No.
So-
well, do you really think that they would have broken up the wedding wouldn't have gone forward?
It could have gone back. It could have gone the other direction.
I
where
don't
his
think.
fiancé
I don't
was
think
like,
a father-daughter. I don't. That's why I'm just trying to say.
It could have gone the other way, where the fiance was like, you know what? I cannot be married to somebody whose family behaves like this at my wedding. Could have gone that way.
That it could have gone that way, yeah. So the verdict on Reddit was a kind of perfect blend of asshole, not the asshole, so it's split. Everyone sucks here. It's very split.
Yeah.
Comments are, you are the asshole. So yes, is your brother a bigger asshole who totally deserved what he got? Also, yes, you're also my type of petty. I applaud you, sir. 500 upvotes on that one. Someone else said, everyone sucks here. Yes, Todd and Lucy had it coming to them. In fact, it was long overdue, but you were overstepped was imploding their relationship, which includes a perfectly innocent child. Like I said, the child deserves a home of both parents, of horribly self-involved as they are. You need to call Lucy right now and come clean. Then let her and Todd figure it out. And for the sake of everyone around you, go no contact with Todd and Lucy for at least a while. This relationship got nuked from orbit from all sides. It's time to let it die so it doesn't explode at some poor cousin's event. I think there's a lot of stories like this when we're reading stories that are like, when I'm trying to, it's a hypothetical that we're reading, but we're not, we're living it. I think the internet can be like, yeah, it freaking rocks, man. I'm so petty. But because it's just like, it's really somebody else's reality, that's why we're trying to be a little bit more things. Because we're, another person said here, we're desensitized across the board.
Yes.
Even when it comes to things like we don't think about. And I think this one, where it's like, this hits harder when we're realizing it. And it's also like, I just don't get the thing that I'm supposed to hold, is a bit like, oh, you're the bad person. So yeah, I have my own comments here because some of them are kind of word salad. Does I warn him actually excuse the revenge? Because he's gonna.
And I do think
if he clears his name, then he's going to be wearing the
but
shit
here's the
pants
thing,
here,
I
right?
think, no, not necessarily. I think he warned him, and I think with this person, it's gonna take something drastic. Mm-hmm. Just like I had to do something drastic. Mm-hmm. You know, some people, they don't understand plain English and communication properly. You have to be like, you know what? Now you pissed me off. Mm-hmm. You know.
Yeah.
But I do think let it simmer for a while, let it settle, and then be like, oh, by the way, I hired an actor. Click.
So let me ask you this. Going back to my wife gave me permission to do this, that part. Does it make it a shared decision now?
Yes.
Oh, so yeah. See how he kind of pulled her in there?
But I'm telling you, it could have gone the other way.
I would have
don't think-
protected my wife and not have brought her into that situation. I would have not have said that she gave me permission to do that.
Well,
I think it was kind of a. I know. I think it was kind of a weak move. Like if Jim did something like this and then drug you into this, that would have pissed you off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't put my name on the internet.
Even though, like, I just don't think that was the right thing to do in this Reddit report is to say
I
his
agree
wife
with that
gave
line.
permission. Even if his own sister thinks he crossed the line, when the family cynic says you went too far, is that your answer?
I don't know. It depends.
Do you listen to your family? Is basically what that
Sometimes.
says. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's an interesting story.
There any
Again, let's
updates?
go to Panache. No update.
Stupid, no updates. Damn it.
Every guest, every time. Since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, their guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space, dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission. You gotta get Panache.com and get with it, boo.
My gosh. All right, here we go. We got 3 news stories in front of us.
All
We're
right,
going to be
let's
the judge and the jury on is it news or not. All right, this one goes out to New Zealand. Here's the story.
I wanna go there one day, I think.
It's beautiful. Way down in New Zealand, off the southeastern tip of South Island, a lot of south, near a district called Otago, the government just created 5 brand new marine reserves. We're talking over 300 square miles of ocean that's about to become protected no-take zone, meaning no fishing, no extracting, no messing with it, just a safe haven for the wildlife. And the wildlife, these waters are home to rare yellow-eyed penguins, the New Zealand sea lion, and one of the world's smallest, rarest dolphins called Hector's dolphin, plus underwater kelp forests, which are basically the rainforests of the sea. And here's the beautiful part. These reserves are being co-managed in partnership with the local Maori community. With 9 of their own rangers trained to watch over these waters every day, they even renamed the whole network in honor of the first person known to travel that coastline centuries ago. So Mel, give us a little bit more details here.
All right, so these aren't just any kind of critters, you guys. We're talking about some of the rarest animals on the entire planet.
They got a yellow eye.
Hector's dolphin is one of the smallest dolphins in the world, and there aren't many left. This little patch of ocean might be the difference between that species making it or not.
Yeah.
And we did just talk about this last week. Our own Pope Springs closing, our own Dolphins of the Volano
That's
Bridge.
right.
Taking care of our waters. This is the exact same story, just on the other side of the world.
Yeah.
The whole planet is one big connected ocean. And New Zealand protecting their dolphins. There's a little postcard for hope for our coast, too. But I love that it was done in hand with the people, the indigenous people, honoring their traditions and their
Maori.
knowledge.
Yes, I have the phonetics at the bottom of
Thank
the
you.
article.
Maori rhymes with dowry. So I think it's complete respect to the indigenous people and the animals and the wildlife and the kelp. I think it's huge, and it's showing once again that nature is being preserved, and then it can bring the world back.
One thing I gotta warn these people is they've got to be cautious of lionfish because they're an invasive
The
species.
lionfish or the bad fish.
I watch on my TikTok feed is a guy that hunts them, and it's the most relaxing follow because he has this like this like canister backpack that he scuba dives with, and he has this spear, and he goes, "Oh, I got another one over there. Phew. Oh, I got another one over here. Phew. And he puts them in the backpack. Phew, 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 phew. And it's like so fun to watch him like get them because they're apparently really
They're
bad.
really bad, yeah.
They're beautiful though. They're really, really
And
beautiful.
don't eat them. They're poisonous.
I think news.
News.
All right, next one. He can pet his dog again.
Oh, Lord.
News.
News.
Okay. If you ever loved a dog, hugged a family member, or held a warm cup of coffee and just felt it, today's story is going to hit you right in the heart because here's a man named Keith Thomas who lost the ability to do all those things, and thanks to some truly astonishing science, he's getting it back. Here's how it starts. Back in the summer of 2020, Keith from Massapequa, New York, was doing something we've all done on a hot day, hanging out by the pool. He dove in the way he always did, and in an instant, everything changed. He broke his neck at the bottom of that pool and was left paralyzed from the chest down. Just like that, a man who could hug and hold and touch the whole world around him couldn't anymore. But here's where hope walks in, Sonnies. Just 3 months later, a team of researchers at the Feinstein Institutes reached out and asked Keith if he'd be willing to try something almost science fiction, a procedure they call double neural bypass. Now stay with me because this is remarkable. Doctors implanted tiny electrodes into Keith's brain. When Keith thinks about moving his arm, the computer reads that thought, sends the signal down to the hand, literally building a new bridge around the injury. And the double part, there are sensors in his fingertips too, sending feeling back up to his brain. So he doesn't just move his hand, he can feel again. And Sonnies, listen to what makes this about real life. Keith can now feel the fur of his dog under his fingers. He can touch his sister's hand, and he can tell the difference between holding a ball, a coffee cup, or a delicate egg, and adjust his grip so he doesn't crush it. The man who couldn't lift his head above his neck now can scratch his own nose and wipe his own mouth. And here's the most miraculous part of it all. Even when they turn the computer off, some of that feeling still stays with him.
Yes.
After about 35 weeks of training, the strength in his arms jumped dramatically, 86% in his right arm. His body isn't just borrowing the machine, it's actually healing it.
Yes. So the system uses electrodes implanted in his brain to detect when he wants to move. Then routes the signals to his arm and his hand, bypassing the injured nervous system entirely. So the lasting results for after about 35 weeks, arm strength increased 86% on the right and 62% on the left, which greater range of motion. He can now do things that he never could do before, and they made the impossible possible. The feeling and function persist even when the device is switched off, and suggesting the treatment is actually helping the body recover, not just a substitute for it. So the findings were published in the prestigious journal Nature, and researchers believe the technology could one day help millions living with paralysis. You're worldwide.
I think that's newsworthy.
I think it's totally news.
Shocked you like it because it's technology.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm telling you, stuff like that gets news.
You like it. That's technology
that.
for the good.
Yes.
All right, this next one, the kid on the bike.
Here we go.
You nervous about it? Because it's
No.
about a kid and a bike?
As long as it's not an e-bike.
All right, here we go. Here's the story, and I'll be honest, it's a sweet one. Out in Gilbert, Arizona,
Misty.
103 degrees. Missy's like, honey, it's more than that. Blazing hot, a 14-year-old named Royal Cothrun was riding his bike when he spotted a 75-year-old woman, Teresa Morgan, out in that heat looking confused and lost. Turns out she has dementia and has gotten turned around walking home from the grocery store.
Why are they letting her walk by herself?
So some people are stubborn. So Royal stopped to talk to her to get her into the shade, helped her remember her son's phone number, called him, and stayed with her until the paramedics came. And that's it, Mel. A kid did a good thing. I love the kid. I'd be proud if it were mine, but he just helped somebody. So why is this really newsworthy?
This is news because in 103-degree heat, this woman got confused. The fire captain said it himself. It could have ended so much worse. People were driving past her,
Rude.
riding their bikes past her, walking past her,
Minding
and
their
they-
own business.
But this 14-year-old noticed something was wrong, and he didn't just keep going. He stopped. He saw something, and he said something.
Misty didn't even stop.
No, Misty. So I'll tell you this much: in this brutal weather we have these days all over the world, because the world's on fire right now.
World's on. That sounds like
Literally.
a Sarah McLachlan song.
Literally.
World's on
It
fire.
just shows that there are good people out there who will protect vulnerable people and pets. I say news.
News. Doing nice things out there, the children. Actually, yeah, we got to uplift these youth because
They get a bad
I'm
rep.
sounding old. Let's go
Yeah,
to bin
what?
39.
39, the hidden gem of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. This is your secret getaway to a fabulous time. It's tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn, and this charming spot boasts a courtyard setting that's straight out of a dream at the north end of St. George Street. Their wine collection features over 85 unique gems, is a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers. They're open daily from 8 to 8 and Thursday to Sunday from 1 to 7. You got to check them out. Bin 39.
All right, action figure cards. We're back with the infamous Hey Girl, Hey Horrible Horoscopes.
Do it.
We got Aquarius and Pisces on today. Aquarius, you are January 20th through February 18th.
Oh, it's my sister Christy.
So, Christy, you and Barbara Jean are now officially Aquarius sisters together. This week, you will explain a conspiracy about the grocery store lighting to a cashier who cannot legally walk anyway, and you will be right, which is course,
My sister.
which is worse. You'll skip your friend's event because cowards then get caught on someone's story at a bigger event and you didn't even enjoy. You just wanted the option. Your unbothered exterior will crack when the Wi-Fi goes down for 90 seconds and you start spiraling. But the good pastries start to apologize. The Far Bakery, you know which one. These are the
What?
stars. I know, these are the stars.
I think that stars need a break.
She had a little bit too much to drink at bin 39, apparently, on that one. So, Aquarius, you might have gotten out of jail on that one.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how Pisces does.
Oh, dear.
Pisces, there is no horoscope. Just please go to therapy. You've been processing a situation since last spring, and quite frankly, it's exhausting the rest of the stars. So please don't blink twice. Drink some water. We love you, and go.
What?
That's what it says.
I-
We love
I
you
know,
and
I
go.
can see it, but
Unbelievable.
this is
Pisces,
silly.
2 weeks now. The stars are, we
They're
got to
going-
fix
they're
you
going
guys.
all blah, blah, blah.
I'm saying, Nicole, you might want to try some sage all over your face this
Yes,
weekend,
girl.
honey. All
Oh,
right.
my God.
All right, Sonnies, that's a wrap on this fantastic Friday. We chilled, we thrilled, we laughed, we thrived, and most importantly,
We survived.
when will we be back?
Monday morning at 9 a.m., friends.
And we have Tanya from Ben and Jerry's.
Ooh, that means we get treats.
We get treats, and I'm hoping they'll like my fun game. Hopefully, we'll hear from them this weekend. But
We
yeah,
will.
we're going to see Ben and Jerry's in the studio on Monday. We love you guys.
Bye, guys.
Stay cool. Stay in school.
What?
I don't know. I really don't know. Share the
What
show.
are you doing?
We can share the show.
You're a schizo at your
Share the
horoscopes
show.
today. Hit
Just
that little
arrow.
Oh, my God.
And we can.
Do it.